Hello, everyone. Um, um, the reason that I do these YouTubes is because a lot of my YouTubes have been deleted, especially my community development projects YouTubes, which were very important ones, as well as my daughter's 18th birthday. And what it boils down to is that I've had to present myself on on social media platforms this way in order for people to believe that I'm capable because my cousin Jane McCormack decided that she needed to control my life as my former guardian at state trustees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you In the Mind of Suicide, which is a featured publication of mine, and I'm going to read it to you and explain to you why it's important for you to listen to the individual rather than guardians or carers. Between 2009 and 2011, my children Taylor Beth Alexander, 14 years then, and my son Nicholas Patrick Alexander, then 11 years old, and I were living in squalor. We were living in a dilapidated public housing property in Dandenong North that you can't even Google. I was at the time being cared for by my cousin and guardian at State Trustees, Jane McCormack, whom I now believe was trying to make me suicidal because she was stealing and had stolen a hell of a lot of money from me. She made sure that Monash Health made me totally unrecognisable and incapacitated on depot injections. For some reason, this woman has been fixated by my looks uh, all our lives, and it goes. The story goes a long way back, and it's not really important. But anyway, she sold me her stepson's car for $2,500 cash. It guzzled up petrol, leaked oil, and she kept it in her husband Phil McCormick's name. So most of our money that we were given from state trustees on to live on for food um, went on the car. I wasn't even able to cook. Not that we could afford to eat on what we were being given daily. My little dog died of malnutrition as a result of my cousin, Jane McCormick. For some reason, she decided I needed a clinical trial at the Alfred Hospital, and I was the only one participating in this clinical trial, which left me memoryless. So, one day, when my children were at school, I walked out of the house, left the door wide open, and went to the bridge behind this house, which is on Police Road at the East Link overpass, and climbed on top of a pillar. In my mind at the time was to commit suicide by jumping off in front of a big Mack truck that zoomed past along this freeway. There's many of them that do. As cars drove past me on Police Road, I didn't even flinch. If it had been a windy day, I would have been blown off and killed instantly. I would have been blown off the bridge, then reminiscent of the final scene of the movie Patch Adams, which is the last movie my late husband, Robert John Alexander, and I saw together. A butterfly didn't fly past me. I found it all really sad, but Rob didn't find it sad at all. But I thought about my two children and how I didn't want to leave them in the hands of these wolves as relatives who were pretending to be ever so supportive when they weren't at all. They were just lying, all of them.